Hello there. This is Mike in the editing booth, and I am here just to provide a little bit of context of about the episode that you're about to watch. So this is unscripted, so a little loose on the commentary here, but basically, this is the unfinished episode 12 of Team Misfit. This is an extension of season 1, with season 1 originally supposed to be ending with episode 11, and then I added on episodes 12 to 15 for this arc, which was supposed to be in season 2, but then I kind of shuffled stuff around with the timeline. But yeah, to give a little bit of more like historical context behind this, the actual episode itself was written, I want to say, in 2011 or 2012. So at this point in time is July of 2023. So this is already an 11-year-old kind of script. The script was then edited to around 2 or around 3, I want to say, in 2016, which is when I was going to revitalize the series. The series ended, I believe, 2014, I want to say, was when episode 11 came out. It's time stamped. Off the top of my head, I honestly don't remember. And I changed it a bit, and that'll provide a little context as to why a lot of this episode is unfinished. We actually recorded a lot of lines for episodes 12, 13, 14, and 15. But because I revisited the scripts, all those lines were recorded in like 2011 to 2013 at the latest, I want to say. And because I revised everything in 2016, a lot of the lines ended up being cut or changed. So that's why there's going to be a lot of gaps here in this episode where there's no voiceover, unfortunately. But going on voiceovers, I want to give a shout out to everyone who did provide voices for this episode that unfortunately 99% of them got cut. But yeah, special thank you to Harry, Mike, Pedro, Justin, and Andrew for providing their voices to this. So yeah, this is the unfinished cut of episode 12 of Team Misfit. So I hope you enjoy it.
So, do I even have to ask?
What?
What kind of training have you received?
SAK-2 and Protocol 1 security. Ha, how do you like them apples?
That's it? Sheesh. And they consider you the best? You make me want to throw up.
Why?
Just the sight of you is sickening.
Speaking of seeing things, doesn't everything look a lot clearer all of a sudden? Like HD?
I hope I never understand you. Wait a second. Is that a heart on your shoulder?
Yeah? Why?
Are you freaking kidding me? Of course you out of all people would have something like that on you. You're supposed to be a goddamn killing machine. Why do you have it?
Because I love war?
That's a pretty good answer, actually. I'll let you slide this time, rookie. Next time, though, you better watch out.
We brought Bob back like you asked. He's in that room over there.
Good. He won't be training with you guys.
Oh, I figured as much seeing the shape he's in.
Exactly. And we don't want to make his injury worse. I have something else planned for him to do anyway. Now, what's your training?
I'm BA-double-L. Wolfpack qualifier.
I figured as much. Make sure Wolf doesn't see that on your shoulder.
Wait, you know?
Don't ever take me for a fool. How about you? Remind me to ask the alien about you later. Okay.
Okay, what?
You sorry sack of shits. Get up!
Oh, my head. Where are all our guns?
You won't need them. They are now a privilege you must earn. You start at the bottom. Your training is shit, so it will reflect your appearance. Plus, you're a team now. Our enemy is cunning and resourceful. You bunch of idiots are neither. If you were to go in after your friend now, you'd be slaughtered. This isn't my fight, but I won't let you guys dig your own graves. I'm going to train you from the misfits you are today to the heroes of tomorrow.
We're ready.
Good. Your friend won't have long, so I need to be quick and effective. I say about a week is all we can risk. Even then, we won't know if he's alive.
He's alive. I know it. He has to be.
This is an SAK facility used for combat scenarios. It's a supercomputer that'll create any situation I desire to place you in. Now, Sid, over here. Give me the tank lesson. Training begins now. Dodge! What?
I'm alive. How do we stop this?
Just keep running! Guys!
So how are you doing?
I've had better days.
Well, they're about to get worse. Anyway, since you can't undergo the same training as the others, I figured we work on non-combative skills.
Okay. Although, if I feel up to it, I would like to join the others.
Out of the question. Now the big tall dumb one, you work with him, am I right?
Yeah?
Tell me everything about him.
Everything?
Did I stutter?
Hey, this is Mike again. Jumping in here for the last few minutes of this episode because we have no lines recorded. I wanted to provide a little bit of context since, there's nothing to listen to. You're just watching like the raw cuts of a lot of stuff. But basically, this whole scene, there we go. I think this is scene 6 in the script. Was completely rewritten and restructured, which is why we don't have lines. So Mike and Justin would be the voice actors providing the voices for this scene, with Justin being Lance and Mike being a new character that we were introducing called Gregory, although his name was changing too. This conversation was changed a bit, but the context behind it was essentially Lance is kidnapped by the bad guys in this arc, Donald's gang, and it was kind of providing a bit of like gray context to our characters. We wanted the character of Gregory to slowly put the seeds of I want to say knowledge, but that's so corny sounding. But basically, he's planting the seeds for the story of like, oh, there's something a lot bigger at play, and it wasn't really made very much known in season 1, but that the team is involved in a conspiracy at this point, and they need to prove their innocence. So this character of Gregory was going to provide a little bit of context behind that. And this was also a good moment for us to learn more about Lance, where we would go into his past a little bit more. Obviously, this whole arc deals around that. And kind of go into his PTSD and kind of his like relationships, basically both work and personal life. And it would help provide like his character motivations and stuff. The arc would basically end with him overcoming everything and growing from it. Because I think it's already written, and you could kind of tell that he's already being primed for the leadership role of the team, even though we have a leader in Sullivan right now, and even though Xavier is the main character of the series, Lance is already giving the air where he's kind of going to be the guy for that, and this is the start of that story, essentially. We also had an episode, which I'll actually put a screenshot of the script up on screen, which is the episode 13.5. So in between this arc, Bob gets the least amount of screen time. I think Timmy would be second to him. And I really wanted to start growing Bob as a character a little bit more too. So we have this whole episode dedicated to him that basically happens in between this episode and episode 13, where the team is still training under Sullivan in the training facility, and Bob kind of goes on this like espionage type of mission, and we kind of go into his background of like that sort of thing. So I thought it was kind of cool, and it gives him a little bit more context. And it also helps expose Sullivan's motivations and things too, because that character, he's still a bit of a mystery now. I think we could all tell he's kind of like a good guy, but we still don't know everything about him. But yeah, so again, thanks for watching this, and thanks to everyone who's already watched the series. We actually have slight leftover footage for episode 13, which I will also upload, but that has like 0 recorded lines, so it's just kind of a mess. But yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. This was just something me and my friends did for fun when we were in high school, and this was a really nice find to find this cut on a dusty old hard drive. So I'll see ya.